Good morning, students. Welcome all of you for the geography class. And today we are going to study lesson number 4. Here it says the types of agriculture. And check in what we are going to study from here. Here it says agriculture meaning, types of farming, subsistence, intensive, extensive, shifting, commercial, mix, plantation. Here it says agriculture has been a primary occupation since time immemorial. What changes can you see in the agricultural sector in last 50 years? Why is Indian economic called an agro-based economic? Page number 45. As I read for you, please follow. Agriculture. What do you mean by agriculture? The word agriculture is derived from two Latin words, ager meaning field and cultura meaning to cultivate. So what do you mean by agriculture? Agra means field and cultura means cultivate, to cultivate. Hence agriculture refer to the cultivation of a field. Agriculture includes a range of activities like growing different types of crops, rearing animals for dairy and meat products, poultry farming, and rearing fish. So these are what agricultures. Here it says we grow different kinds of crops, rearing animals or keeping animals for dairies and for meat, and also poultry farming and the rearing of fish. Agriculture is among the oldest occupations in the world. Farmers engage in agriculture by preparing oil, planting crops, and harvesting them. So agriculture is one of the oldest occupation in the world, and farmers are engaged in the agriculture, preparing the soils, planting crops, and harvesting them. Even today, agriculture is the most important occupation of people all over the world. More than 60% of Indians are engaged in these activities. So here it says that agriculture is one of the most important occupation of the people all over the world, and more than 60% of Indians are engaged in these activities. Now there are major types of agricultures are there. Okay, there are different types of farming based on what is grown and how it is grown. So number one, it says subsistence farming. Here it says subsistence farming is a self-sufficiency farming system in which the farmer focus on growing enough food to feed themselves and their entire families. The output is mostly for local requirements with little or no surplus trade. A typical subsistence farm has a range of crops and animals needed by the family to feed and clothe themselves. During the year, farmers generally grow food crops and use cow dung as manure. In the absence of proper means of page number 46. Irrigation farmers rely heavily on rainfall. Subsistence farming continue today in a large part of rural Africa, parts of Asia and Latin America. Thus, in a nutshell, when the farmer produces just enough to sustain his family and sell or exchange their surplus with members of the local community, it is called subsistence agriculture. Subsistence agriculture is practiced on a self-sufficient basis. It can be further classified as intensive subsistence agriculture and primitive subsistence agriculture. So students, as you can see here, that how the farmer they work hard for us to cultivate the crops to feed their family and also to the world. In the next class, we are going to study about intensive intensive farming. And for your homework, please read page number 46 and 47 as your homework. God bless you all.